Hi all. So in this module, we need to use both data sets which we have cleaned, and we need to create a dashboard using different statistical graphs and diagrams for the visual understanding and analysis. So they have given some guidelines. Uh, these are the guidelines they have given. So in that, they are asking to use attractive wallpapers, design, and to include basic visuals and charts like bar charts, line charts, pie charts, etc. And they have also asked us to include both datasets for review and apps. In Power BI, so in Power BI, we have already exported the files which we have already cleaned. So there is no need to do more cleaning in this Power BI. So this is the Playstore app cleaned file. And we have all the 13 columns here. And we have extracted the year column from the date so that we can display the uh, visualization in each year. And it will help us to analyze the data in each year. And we have the review data set also, which is already cleaned. So now we will go to the report section. So in the Power BI report, here we can see in the top, we have used the slicer to denote all the year-wise statistical analysis. So it will help us to check the analysis year-wise. If we click on 2010, we will get a review of the year 2010. Likewise, if you click the 2011, here we can see the sum of price of the apps in that particular year as 0.01k. I have used rupees as the currency here, and here the sum of install, we can see that it's showing 0 billion, and average of rating of this apps in the current year 2011 is showing as 4. Likewise, we can check each and every year. For example, if we check in 2070, the sum of price was 3.54k, and here the sum of installs is 3 billion, and average rating of the apps in 2014 was 3. So right to this, we have used a clustered column chart which denotes the sum of reviews by app and Android version. We scroll, we can see the sum of reviews, like how many reviews they have got. Here the highest review category, we can see it is, the app is Geometry Dash Light, and in the x-axis we can see the app details, and in the y-axis we have the sum of reviews, and it is denoted by the Android version also. We can see the Android versions are denoted here. So going to the next chart, we have a pie chart here. It denotes the count of category by content rating. So the majority, it is already clear that the majority is everyone. The content rating, like the apps which has access to everyone, is almost 86.25%. Like the count of category is 1568, and the least is 2.04 percentage, and it is for everyone 10 plus. The apps that used by the everyone 10 plus content rating. And the left bottom corner we have stacked bar chart. Here it denotes the sum of price by app. So in the y-axis we have the app names, and in the x-axis we have the sum of price. So here we can see that the most I am rich is the app name having is the most expensive app, and we have filtered it to the top 25 by price. So the least one is fuzzy numbers. And above that we have a another chart. It is a clustered column chart, and in the it shows the sum of installs by category and type. We have given a light green for the free type, and a dark green for the paid type. So here we can see sum of installs in the y-axis, and some and the category names in the x-axis. We'll get the values by clicking here. Like the category game is a free type with sum of installs like 9 billions, more than 9 billions. And likewise we can check the sum of installs for each category. And finally we have a tree map here. In the tree map we have shown the average of rating by genres. So starting from here, this genre, casual, and brain games, this genre is having an average rating of 4.80. And here going down we can see the genre rating is going down. So finally in the right down bottom corner we have genre house and home with an average rating of 1.30. That is the least rating for the category, for this category. So that is the overall review that we got from the app dataset. Next we have the review dataset. So in this one we have used a table here which is almost similar to the data set. It is showing all the app details, translated review, and sentiment, and also the average of sentiment subjectivity that belongs to each app. Scrolling down, we can check all these details for each app here. Next, we have used an average we have used a clustered bar chart to show the average of sentiment polarity by app. We know the sentiment polarity lies in between -1 to +1. So here we can see, if we click on this, we can see the app bedtime fan white noise sleep sounds is having an average of sentiment polarity 1. Here the value is touching this point 1, and the other details can be seen in the table also. Like that, we can check the least average sentiment polarity. Scrolling down, we will get draw your game is having a -1 average of sentiment polarity, and if we click on it, we will get these are the two translated reviews that we got for this particular app. And next, we have a voyage chart that shows the maximum of sentiment polarity. So here the maximum sentiment polarity is -1, as we know. The sentiment polarity for draw your games is -1. So if we click on Dragon Ball Legends, this in the voyage chart it changed to 0. So from this chart also we can understand the sentiment polarity is 0. So in voyage chart also it is showing it 0. And next we'll check the donut chart for the average of sentiment subjectivity by sentiment. Here we can see the majority is positive and the rate is 47.97% positive sentiment is there, and (45.28%) is for negative sentiment, and only 6.75 is for the neutral. And here we have included another donut chart to represent the count of sentiment by sentiment. So the total number of sentiment for the positive sentiment is 23,998, which is almost equal to 64% of the total sentiment, and we have 5.16k neutral sentiment, which is almost equal to 13.78%, and finally we have 8,271 negative count of sentiment, which is equal to 22% of the overall count of sentiment. And finally we have added a ask question section. Here we have added a question which is already in our SQL file. Like for example, this question is get all the neutral sentiment reviews for the app sprain burn belly fat. So we will get the sum of reviews here, like how many reviews that particular app got. So this is how we did the visualization in Power BI for the project Playstore app analysis. Thank you.